Welcome to Warp Zone's Continued Countdown, our 30-minute discussion show for everything video games. I am your host, John Scalzo, and I'm joined this time by Nicole Klein.
What up?
Mike Ryan.
Hello.
And Adam Wolcott.
Howdy.
Normally, we take 9 recent news items and dissect them for your listening pleasure. But last month's E3 Expo kinda sucked all the air out of the video game news machine. However, if you must know, Gearbox's Battleborn looks neat, but it's too early to really talk about it.
No.
It is. It's too early.
No. We're not going to talk about that.
That's what I just said.
No.
And then
No.
Okay. And then Bethesda's decision to make the Doom 4 reveal an exclusive thing for QuakeCon attendees is kind of ballsy, and I kind of like it, even though I'm really disappointed because I want to see it. And watching someone beat Super Mario Brothers in under 5 minutes was more amazing than the suicide squeeze at the end of Major League.
that was awesome,
wasn't it?
Yes, I was like, I'm like, how did anybody do this? It boggles my mind.
It really does.
It's like, how the fuck does somebody play a game that fast?
So instead of all that, in this episode, we're going to take a step back and talk about our favorite games from the rapidly concluding 7th generation. It's PS3, Wii, and Xbox 360, for those who don't keep track of these kinds of things. Each of us will pick 2 titles, and then we'll end this continued countdown with a rapid-fire lightning round, where we each throw out as many honorable mentions as we can think of, with a little one-sentence recommendation. Everybody good on the rules?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, what now?
I see. No one likes rules. Okay. Nicole, how about you start us off with your first pick?
Oh, you bastard.
Nice.
Borderlands 2.
Borderlands 2. Why is it good?
Borderlands 2 is just one of the most amazing games I've ever played. I mean, Anthony and I have beaten it like 6 times at this point. There's so much in it. There's so much to find. Even after you've done everything, there's like so much fun to be had. It's got great humor. I mean, we've beaten it like 6 times and we still haven't played all of the characters, and the game's totally different, like depending on which character you use. It's really versatile and really fun. That's it. Crickets, where's my crickets?
Oh yeah, sorry, I gotta get those crickets ready.
I
I was trying to find Butthead going.
We just let Adam do it.
There's an entire generation of people who don't know what the hell we're doing. So
I feel really bad, but I never played Borderlands 2 after
What?
I played it. I played it at PAX East with you, and then I never actually ended up buying it. It was a lot of fun when I played for 5 minutes at PAX East.
Yeah, it's real good. It's a good game.
I like the first Borderlands, and I actually have the second one.
No,
Cricket me.
there it is.
Don't cricket me, dude.
Oh, sorry.
There it is. Don't cricket me, bro.
No, I have Borderlands 2 sitting on my PS3 because it was free on PS Plus. Still haven't played it.
Yep.
I'm bad.
Yeah, I made it through about 5 hours of Borderlands 2, and then I was like, okay, I'm done. No offense.
Wow, really? Man, I've played it like so many times. We must have played it for like 200 hours at least.
Jeez.
Wow.
What?
So yeah, it's
Well,
definitely one of your favorites then.
We really love it. I mean, it's one of the games that we can like play cooperatively together, you know what I mean? So it's just like you just destroy it. I played it as Zero when I first got it, and then we played as Salvador and Gage because Anthony wasn't used to playing first-person shooters on the console with controllers, so he used girlfriend mode.
What?
You didn't hear about that?
No.
Gearbox got in trouble for saying that Gage had a girlfriend mode because there was something that she did that made the game like super easy. She has
I remember that.
Oh.
yeah.
No, I just think it's funny that your boyfriend plays girlfriend mode and no one else saw the humor in that.
And then we played as Axon and Maya, and then the Psycho came out, and we were like, Anthony was like, who's gonna play the Psycho first? I was like, what do you mean? We can both play the Psycho. So we played the game as double Psychos, and it was one of the most amazing experiences.
Nice. Psycho squared.
Yeah, the Psycho is like so great. Playing as a Psycho, he's just like this awesome melee character, and it's really fun. Yeah, we like destroyed that game.
Everyone loves couch co-op.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you have a significant other and you both like video games and you're trying to figure out a way to spend more time together, I highly recommend Borderlands 2.
All right. Adam, you're up next.
Oh God, me? Actually, mine's pretty easy. I thought about it when we were preparing, and I would say that upon, number one, the amount of time I played it, and the places I played it, and the things I did, probably was Oblivion, Elder Scrolls 4. Even over Skyrim, which I actually think is a better game, probably, but Oblivion I played, let's see, 200 hours on Xbox until my disc broke.
How does your disc break?
Well, the ring cracked on the inside, and it killed my 360. It was the last game I played when my first one red ringed, and then I got the PS3 version because I wanted one that didn't break. And I probably put another 100 hours into that. So that game probably is 300 or 400 hours of play since it came out, and I didn't like it at first because I was like, all right, what the hell am I gonna do? This game is so open. I don't know where to go. And then I just sort of focused and figured out how the game worked, and then I put 200 hours into this damn game, screwing around, finding quests, finding people, finding events. It's one of those games you just get completely lost in, and I did for the longest time. I bought the extra. I even bought the horse armor. You can kick my ass because I'm the reason why.
So it's your fault.
I'm the reason why we can't have nice things. I bought the freaking horse armor, and
potato salad.
I did. I was excited. I wanted my horse to look awesome, but I don't ride horses, so I don't know what the hell I did it. But yeah, that game was, the first time I discovered like the Dark Brotherhood, and you're going around, doing the assassinations. It's amazing how that game presents you like a real sandbox of, all right, here's all this shit to do, and everything is so different that you can be playing it with different people playing it. I remember when it came out, talking with people, everybody had a totally different story. That's what they were doing, and not even Skyrim recreated that. That game, it was the right place at the right time. When it came out, 360 was just getting started, and there wasn't a lot of games for it. But that game basically made it okay because you're going to spend half your damn life playing the game.
Wow, I didn't play Oblivion either.
I know you didn't. With you, it's always more surprising that you actually have played something.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I feel like anybody else played Oblivion?
No.
Nope. Wait.
Oh my God, guys.
I'm gonna drive this thing into the ground.
Adam, you said some nice words. Onto you.
It sold millions of copies. What the hell, guys?
I never said it was a bad
on the
game.
PS3? Is it glitchy or is it okay?
No, it actually runs better than the 360 version.
Okay, because I always hear horrible things about games like that on the PS3.
Skyrim was fucked up for a while, but it's fine. But Oblivion was great.
Yeah, Oblivion's like $10 on for PS3, so I've been thinking about picking it up.
You're gonna get hundreds of hours out of that $10.
It's be the best $10 ever spent.
You can play as a cat person.
What?
You can play as a cat person.
Going and buying it.
Oh boy, we lost her.
Be a furry in that game?
Yes, you can be a lizard too.
A scaly?
Yes, and then you can read the lusty Argonian maid, and then yeah. Okay, on the mic.
Yeah, moving on the mic.
You know what? One of the ones I really loved was Darksiders.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like everybody said, and it's Zelda and it's God of War mashed together, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. I loved all the. It was like Zelda. It was you go to these different dungeons, you use the weapon that you find in said dungeon to defeat said boss. And it had a great storyline. I enjoyed Mark Hamill using his Joker voice. And I know right now on Xbox the sequel is only $10, I think, right now.
Oh,
that's
wow.
good because that one that's not on sale very often. Even
No.
at like GameStop used or something, it's still like $25. Just the gameplay and everything, and it was just a lot of fun. Just a lot of fun I had playing that one. The one that definitely sticks out for me.
Oh, that game was good. I remember when I first played it. It's like, this is like kind of a dark Zelda, and I didn't like the portal gun stuff they threw in at the end of the first game.
Yeah,
that's kind of where my play ended. But Darksiders 2, I love the shit out of Darksiders 2. That game, oh god, I don't even want to get into it. But those games were good. It's super bummed that what happened with THQ and with Vigil, and then of course they're Crytek now, and Crytek's 10 different ways to fucked right now.
Yeah, they're working on some free-to-play game.
I don't know what's going on. That'd be a good thing to talk about, but Crytek is screwed up right now.
Well, I don't know. I mean, there's still a chance there could be Darksiders 3 because Was it
I
Nordic?
think one of the developers or whoever owns the IP now posted something on Facebook that they want to do a third one, but nothing.
Nordic
I actually,
Games.
yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
They have to get the right people though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This has got to end. Like, if they make Darksiders 4, they have to have 4-player co-op with all the different horsemen.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
that'd
that'd
be
be
awesome.
amazing.
Uh-huh.
You know what also kind of reminded me of? Also kind of reminded me of Soul Reaver.
Yes.
And I loved Soul Reaver. That was my favorite game on the
Don't
PSX.
don't even get me started on Legacy of Kain. God damn. Oh, those games were awesome. They were so ahead of their damn time.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Cool. Moving on.
We've gone to the grunting phase. All right then. So
phase?
my turn. I'm gonna go. This is gonna be not a surprise to any of you three. I'm going with Mortal Kombat. The whole reboot of the whole series, while still being a sequel to the previous 8 games, was just great stuff. Like we talked about this on one of the previous podcasts, but the way they put the story mode in there is just like a first for a fighting game, and it's really the only way to do fighting games now. I can't imagine playing a fighting game without a kind of story mode like that anymore.
Yeah, that was such a great story. Just the presentation and everything.
Yeah, it raised the bar.
Really did. Like it was, and like the game was fast. It was there were every character pretty much. There was human Smoke. I loved that, and robot Sub-Zero.
Basically, now any fighting game that doesn't have something like that, it's going to be judged unfairly, maybe unfairly against them for not including something more than a 20-second cutscene at the end.
Yeah, well, I think that's what I was saying last time. That's how, even though I love Marvel vs. Capcom, just playing through each character's, during the arcade mode, just seeing those endings were just such a disappointment.
Yeah,
and then
I remember
combat, I was like, wow, this is amazing.
I know. I remember like Tekken 3. I love Tekken 3, but the endings were like, what?
Yeah.
Those fighting games have like the most ridiculous and pointless endings. So Mortal Kombat story mode is like, you know what, guys? You can't do that anymore. It's kind of like Persona 4 Arena does the same thing. It's got that whole big old story mode, but it has a regular arcade mode, which has the stupid story. And then there's the whole story, which is, well, a little overdone, but it's sort of the same vein. So I'm glad to see it catching on.
Yeah, like Mortal Kombat always had like this really great lore, kind of like in the background, and a little bit of it bled through with the movies. But like it was great to actually see it in a game.
Yeah, with people who know what they're doing.
Right.
People who actually know the characters they created and they know how to make it work.
Yeah,
I mean,
always loved that. That Mortal Kombat was. Yeah, I was just blown away. I double dipped on that then when the Ultimate Edition came out.
Ooh.
Had to play as Freddy Krueger.
Oh yeah.
I double dipped on the Vita version. The Vita version was really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I played that, and it felt exactly the same. I don't know how they did that.
Magic tricks.
Shang Tsung had a little hand in the Vita version.
That's right. Or little smoke and mirrors with smoke. I don't know.
So yeah, Mortal Kombat. Play it.
Play it.
Nicole,
Just wait till X.
Yes, wait till X.
No, buy Mortal Kombat, then wait for X to come out. Get $20 right now. Go do it.
Nicole, we're back around to you again. What's your second pick?
So I'm so bored right now. I'm so bored.
Why are you playing Borderlands 2?
Oh, that's not even cool, bro.
That was low.
That was low. I don't know what my other game is, guys. It's too hard. Probably Uncharted 2. Uncharted 2 is the best one of the whole series.
I'm gonna have to take off my headphones now because I still haven't played that, and I don't want anything to be ruined.
I'm gonna spoil the whole. I'm not gonna spoil. What are you, crazy? It's one of the
No.
best experiences I've ever had. The first game was really fun, and then you play the second game, and when I finished the second game, I instantly started up again. And then when the third game came out, I played it. When I got to the end, I instantly started up the second game again.
Yeah.
Like, that's how good the second game is. Like, the second
is,
game
yeah.
is just so perfect in every way.
I've got them. I've owned them for about 2 years now.
You should play them
all
all.
three
Do
of
you
them.
even
I've
have
got all
Golden
three.
Abyss? You don't have all 4 of them.
I said 3.
I know. There's a 4th
Oh wait,
one.
there's a Vita.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh, I've got that
Yes.
too because of PlayStation Plus.
The
But I
Vita
don't
one
have
is really, really, really fun.
Yeah, the Vita one's pretty good too.
The second one is just the best one, though. The second one is like, it hits all the sweet spots, and it's just really super good.
Yeah, it is good. There's some fun stuff in those games.
And it has the best online of the 2 games that have online multiplayer. Uncharted 2 has some amazing online stuff happening.
Uh-huh.
That's it. That's all I got.
That's all you
All
got.
right.
Good choice.
So, That's
Okay.
a good choice. It is a good
Thank
choice.
Thank you.
So then we're back around to Adam again.
Okay. Well, I had to think about it. I thought about it. I think I'm going to go with something that's a little under the radar. And I thought of like Driver San Francisco.
Driver San Francisco.
Yes. It's the dumbest idea you've ever heard because here's John Tanner getting in a coma, and now all of a sudden he has these supernatural abilities to like transfer his consciousness into other people and drive their cars and do their actions for them, and it's the dumbest goddamn thing you've ever heard.
It's
It's like
that
a soap
Shocker.
opera. It's like a
Yes.
soap opera.
But that game is awesome. It plays so well, and it takes away the, 'cause when driver goes like on foot away from driving a car, it's terrible. We know, Driver 3, those kind of games, they've shown that. But they're just like, you know what? We're not going to do it. The whole body shifting, whatever, invasion of the body snatchers crap going on is a nice mechanic that is super gamey, but, it lets you transfer to different cars in a way that may not make sense, but it's better than having him run around on the streets trying to jack somebody, and it leads to these hilarious conversations sometimes. If there's somebody else in the car and he just like his personality transfers in, everyone's like, "What the hell's going on?" And there's just lots of the mission. The story is dumb, but it's interesting. The car driving is really good. It's a really underrated game that people who don't play it don't really get it, but when they do, they're like, "Holy shit, this game is awesome!" So I really wanted to go with something a little. I was debating between that and like BioShock 1 or The Last of Us. Now, those games have been talked about to death. So, Driver San Francisco is this weird mix of story and open world driving and weird story and racing, and it kind of hit the sweet spot for me, especially because it was so stupid.
You don't gotta sell me on stupid. I love stupid games.
It's one of those games that you're like, this does not make logical sense, but you're like, but it's awesome anyway. There's a mission type where you have to stop a racer, like hot pursuit mode or something, and like Need for Speed. And instead of chasing these guys down with your car, what you do is like you go and do the thing where you do the transfer, and you can go to the overworld map and you can kind of look around, look at the cars. You like transfer into like a semi truck and then plow right into these cars and they blow up, and so it's far more interesting. It surprised me too, because I remember reviewing it when I was still writing, and I was like, this game is a whole lot better than I expected it to be. Probably one of my favorite games that year.
I remember seeing it that year at E3 and just being like they hadn't really announced the whole like kind of sci-fi-ish element to it, and then like they said that, and I was like, what is even going on here right
I know
now?
it is. It's one of those things where you're like, okay. Like there are races where you have to finish first and second with two different cars, so you're getting ahead with one, then shifting to the other one and getting in front of them, and
that sounds awesome.
On paper, you're just like, how do I keep up with this? But once you play it, it's like, this is amazing. Exactly. You're just like, it just dawns on me all of a sudden where I'm like, holy crap, this game is awesome. I can't stop playing this game because it's so ridiculous.
So it shouldn't make any sense, but it's
No.
awesome.
I mean, Tanner's in a coma. I mean, that's what you learn right away. All of this shit is going on in his head, but still it makes for an awesome game.
Huh.
Now
Yeah,
I'm
we all
interested.
hunt. We're all looking at Amazon as you
We're all
speak.
collectively scratching our heads.
Yes.
It's a weird game, but
Did you guys just see me grab my phone? I was like, I grabbed my phone because I was gonna download the Amazon app because I just got a new phone. I was like, maybe I can look up this game.
Yeah, I know it's on demand on Xbox, but I remember right, they were still charging like $60 for it.
Wow.
That's crazy.
They were getting dumb. Well, I don't think it got a big print run because I think even like the PS3 and Xbox versions are pretty expensive for a 4-year-old game or 3-year-old game.
Huh.
It's like you can get the Xbox version for $20,
Yeah.
but the PS3 version is $40, which
Exactly.
is always more expensive. There's a deluxe edition. Ooh.
Really? You can get it on PC. I don't know.
You can also get it for the Wii.
It's not
Did
the
they
same
really?
game, I don't think.
Oh, it's not?
I think there's one for
think so.
DS. I think there's one
It's
for
the same
DS.
cover.
I don't know. They might be
I
able
don't
to.
It's a mini game collection.
Mini game collection. I thought they made one for like DS, but maybe not.
The only driver game I played the first Driver for the PlayStation.
Yeah.
And I didn't even go through the story or anything. I just did free mode and just made movies out of my car chases.
Yeah,
I thought
that
that
game
was the
was-
coolest thing.
Well, truth be told, I could never actually beat the tutorial mission in the story mode. I was just so bad at that game. But the funny thing is, they put that tutorial mission in Driver San Francisco. It's like a little hidden thing, and I can ace it. But for original Driver, I still can't do it. So I couldn't even see the story mode in that game. So I had to just screw around. What?
I just the Great Adam blocked by an old PlayStation game.
I know it's a great shame. Every once in a while, I try to go back and do it. I just can't. I cannot. But the same damn thing is in Driver San Francisco, and I did it the first time. I don't understand. I don't think it's any easier or harder. I think I've said my piece. We should move on to Mike now.
Huh.
Okay, Mike, you're up. Second pick.
All right, so my second pick, I'm gonna probably get some groans for this, or a few huhs, like, why the heck would you pick that? But I really loved, not so much anymore, but I loved Rock Band, the Rock Band games when they came out. Granted,
No,
they
that's
were,
a great
yeah,
pick. No, huh?
You
Great
know
pick.
what? You know what? I could have gone that route too.
they were,
love those games.
yeah, granted they were all Activision to death, so,
So there's that.
so there's that. But at the time, I can't tell you how much I spent on the downloadable, the extra songs for them. I just had so much fun, having people over, even just chilling out, pretending that I knew how to play the guitar and stuff. Lots of fun. So yeah, and plus they were so it was just such an innovative game, innovative experience. I really loved it, and I even bought the keyboard and everything.
Yes.
And then, like I said before, it went the way of the Beanie Babies, just dropped off the face of the earth.
It really did. Yeah. I probably spent $300-400 on content for that game. I don't even want to get into it, but I still I play Rock Band Blitz still.
Yeah, I've got that. Yeah,
It's a good, better than digging out the guitar, because yeah, you're right. It just fell off the face of the earth. It's something that you could tell somebody about. Yeah, this happened for 2 years, and they'd be like, no, I don't remember that. GameStop doesn't want the instruments. Nobody sells the instruments. If you find one,
he has 2 guitars at least.
I think the drums from Rock Band 2
are super valuable.
Are really valuable.
I think even a lot of the guitars, if you look for guitars on probably on eBay or something for the Xbox 360 at least, they're expensive. They really, because they're not easy to find anymore. They don't make the instruments anymore. So, people are buying them for a premium just to have them. I'd like to see the franchise come back in some fashion, but I don't know how they're going to, unless they let everybody get their content. I don't.
Yeah, the only way I could see them making a new game and not people just completely sick of it is if they just go back to the complete basics and just make it a guitar only game.
Yeah. Well, I always thought they missed the boat by not doing a free-to-play engine, just an engine, that lets you use any downloadable content that you bought or could buy, because it's all for sale still. You can still buy it all. The PS3 version of Rock Band 3 is damn near a collector's item now, because they don't have many copies of it apparently. So it's hard to find that game. So why not release the engine, just the core engine, that has all the hooks for the extra content, and that way people can still play their music without having to have any software. It would be a way to, free to play that makes sense because it's already done. All the content's available.
Right.
So yeah, I've always kind of championed that, but no one ever did. Activision didn't do it for Guitar Hero, and EA or whatever, Harmonix didn't do it for Rock Band, and I think they really made a mistake by not doing that.
I don't know. I can see someday maybe they bring it back like a kind of a streaming model.
Yeah.
You put it kind of like an arcade. You put in your quarter, they spit you back 5 songs. You play those 5 songs, and then it erases them from your game.
Yeah. I do like the Rock Band Blitz. You can use all your content except for Rock Band 3. They never did the export key for Rock Band 3. So that's all the music from there is stuck on that disc. You can't play it in Blitz, but I don't know. I think that it's just kind of too bad that it just got Activision. They basically destroyed the whole thing. And at the end of the day, Beatles Rock Band exists, so I guess it turned out okay.
That's a nice note to go out
Yeah.
on for the Rock Band thing.
Yes, they did come out with Beatles Rock Band. They got that far. We're good.
So yeah, that's my pick.
It's a good pick.
It's a good pick.
Okay, well, I'm going to take my last pick then, and I know it's going to get a huff, at least from Nicole. Geometry Wars Retro Evolved 2. I loved twin stick shooters. I always have. I loved Smash TV. I loved...
Oh, Smash. I love Smash.
Right? Who doesn't love
Yes.
Smash TV?
That game was awesome.
And like for a long, long time, the first Geometry Wars, people called it the best Xbox 360 game for I think like the system's first 6 months or something.
Pretty much.
And it was just like a $5 downloadable game where, little shapes shoot each other. And it's like the most perfect game ever.
That was
awesome.
the first game I got when I got my 360.
Yeah.
Well,
like,
first one, yeah. Obviously.
The first one I downloaded, yes.
Yeah.
yeah, the first one is good, but the sequel it has so many extra modes. It has like this. It's not a story mode, but it's like just this like 20 level like survival mode. I've never been able to beat it, and I still fire it up like once a month to try to beat it.
Those games are hard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's too bad that Bizarre Creations got Activision.
it really, really is because they would always say, oh yeah, we want to do a third one, we want to do a third one, we want to do a third one. They never found the time. They went bankrupt. I don't even know who owns it anymore. Like I think Activision still owns this franchise.
Yeah. So I don't know.
But yeah,
Yeah. Oh, pff.
we just lost Nicole for like the last like 3 or 4 picks.
Well,
I think.
She probably. Oh well.
Don't
Busy
say
playing
it.
Borderlands. She was
Don't
playing
say it,
Borderlands.
Mike.
Oh no, I feel bad that I made fun of your Borderlands, so I'm not gonna. I went
That I made fun of your Borderlands. The kids call it the Borderlands.
Oh my god. Oh, that's actually a good pick because it's been so long that people have forgotten about that game probably by now.
Yeah,
No,
and
I don't know. It's a pretty big pick. A lot of people still like that game and talk about it.
but there have been so many twin stick shooters this last generation that just it
Dead
kinda got-
Nation.
Yes,
Dead
Dead
Nation.
Nation, and just a billion like budget ones that
Yes.
are all over the XBLA and the PS store.
Yes.
And
But
but
Geometry Wars did it first.
yeah, Geometry Wars did it first. They did it best.
Yeah.
Well, the
What
sequel,
about the twin stick shooter that was in Call of Duty Black Ops as one of the unlockable mini games?
Oh,
never
You
played?
guys remember that?
I vaguely do.
Oh, it was so fun.
I remember like that game had a lot of weird random stuff. Did it have like Zork in it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was hysterical.
So, yeah, Geometry Wars Retro Evolved 2. It's
Yeah,
my second and final pick.
That's a good pick. Well,
Yeah.
we haven't really represented the small game really.
No, I think
Here
we're
tonight.
gonna hit that a lot in the rapid fire lightning round.
Oh yeah.
Probably stuff
So
like
let's-
Braid and Limbo and
Fez.
Bit Trip Runner 2. God, you fuckers need to play that game. Bit Trip Runner 2 is so good.
The reverse merman.
Reverse Merman, exactly, and Wet Fart Cheeseburger.
Wet
Amazing. I don't
fart
even know what's happening right now.
cheeseburger. Yeah, I think we started the lightning round.
It's a man.
Who else wants to keep going?
It's a man with
Journey.
a hammer on his head.
Journey.
Journey.
Dark Sector.
Dark Sector.
That's old. That's
Yes.
random.
Do you remember
Not a bad game though.
what was that movie that came out in the 80s where the guy had that same weapon? Crawl.
Oh,
Remember that 80s movie Crawl?
barely.
Yeah, if you could get Dark Sector at GameStop for like $2, I would highly suggest picking that
I
up. 'cause
have
that's
it on my Xbox. I actually downloaded that game. It was like $3 on the Xbox store. Well, let's go. How about like Dark Souls and Demon Souls? Those are good ones. They're hard as hell, but they're good ones. What else? Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Maybe not the third one, but Mass Effect 1 and 2 at least.
Killzone 2.
Killzone 3. Dead Space 1, 2, 3.
No, not Killzone 3. Killzone 2.
Okay, Killzone 2. I said Dead Space.
Dead Space 2.
Dead Space 1, 2, 3's not that bad.
No, not 3.
Oh. I heard of playing it over the weekend because it was free on PS Plus.
Are you playing it?
Yes.
How do you feel about it?
I like shooting things.
So it's terrible for like the first 2/3 of the game, and then it's amazing at the end. So if you like it now, you're gonna have a fucking blast when you get to the end.
I like the side quests, but I hate the fact that some of the side quests are friggin' cut off.
Dude, the side quests are so dumb. It's fucking Dead Space.
No, I did the one with that crazy dude, up in the tower. That one was awesome. What else? Ratchet and Clank Crack in Time.
Resistance 2.
Yeah.
No one's talking about the Wii.
I'm throwing a Wii one out there.
I will. Yeah, I will.
All right, so Target Toss Pro bags.
Okay.
Exactly. It's made by the guys who did Golden Tee.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And it's bags. You played bags, right? Cornholing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
And it's a downloadable game. It's like $7.
Oh.
But the controls are perfect, and it is so much fun to play against other people. Couch co-op.
Couch co-op.
How about like Metroid Prime 3? That was a good one.
Yeah. But just Wii Sports. I mean,
Wii Sports is kind of a no-brainer.
Or Punch Out.
If you bought a Wii, you own it. If you bought a Wii, you own the game.
Yeah. So. Punch Out.
Punch Out.
Punch Out is perfect. It's like the old
Sin and Punishment 2.
Yeah, that was good.
I didn't play a lot of my
Edition DX.
That game was awesome.
Uh-huh.
That game was great.
Like
they just released
how did they make a new Pac-Man game just like great in like 30 years later?
Oh yeah.
How did that happen?
That game has the best music too.
Yeah, it does. Bastion.
Bastion, yes.
Battle Block Theater.
Yes.
Yeah, me and Mike played Battle Block Theater a whole bunch.
Infamous. Infamous and Infamous 2.
Oh yeah, Infamous
oh my god, Infamous. The Infamous games are so good.
Those were
yes.
What about like a Little Big Planet?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
No, are you guys not into Little Big Planet?
Not really.
No.
Oh wait, I've got one. Sleeping Dogs.
Sleeping Dogs, yes.
Sleeping Dogs is so freaking good.
That also was one I thought about instead of Driver. I like Yakuza 3, Yakuza 4. It'd be Yakuza 5 in a world where Sega wasn't stupid. Instead of Yakuza 5, they gave us Dead Souls where I'm shooting zombies, which makes little or no sense.
Hey, everyone loves zombies, like Dead Rising.
Yeah, I've had enough zombies. L.A. Noire is a good one.
Oh, L.A. Noire?
Yeah. Red Dead Redemption. Rockstar stuff, yeah. Grand Theft Auto 5. Yeah, I'm kind of like reading off my games. That's right. Like Burnout Paradise. Burnout Paradise was another one. I hated that game when it came out, but as time went on, I really liked that game. And I want more Burnout, but EA sucks.
I loved Burnout.
Burnout 3. Burnout 3 was awesome. That's a generation ago. 2 generations ago.
Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider was a good choice.
Arkham.
Arkham Asylum, yeah. Arkham City.
Mm-hmm.
Even Origins isn't terrible, but
they won't fix the bugs, and that's what really aggravates me.
Yeah, I hope they don't do that with Arkham Knight. Is it Arkham Knight?
Yeah, Arkham.
The new one. Yeah. I think I mentioned BioShock 2, Infinite. Those are all pretty good. Motorstorm Pacific Rift. That was a good one.
I'll probably get some groans, but Star Wars: The Force Unleashed.
No, that was good.
If you would have said Force Unleashed 2, maybe I would have groaned.
But yeah, like the first one is it's fun Star Wars stuff. Who doesn't like that?
I thought Fear 3 was amazing.
I didn't play that one. I played Fear 2. Fear 2 was good.
Fear 3 is really fun. You can play couch co-op with one of you can be what's his name, Paxton.
Nice.
It's hysterical.
That's crazy.
Mega Man 9
and 10
and 10, but 9 is better.
Yeah, I have to think. I don't have my.
You know what? Double Dragon Neon.
Never.
That was okay.
It was hilarious.
Don't forget about Fez.
Like the pixel junk games, those were good.
Yeah, Pixel Junk Monsters.
Yes.
Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got one. Shatter for PS3 and.
Oh, Shatter's so good.
That game was awesome. I'm just kind of going through my games now. So
and Super Stardust 3D.
Yes, and one of Vita doesn't count, but I almost want to say Resogun, but I can't do that yet.
Nope, you can't.
No, not yet.
Oh, I know, like Saints Row 3, Saints Row, the whole series. Screw that crap. All of Saints Row is great.
Wow. Dishonored was good.
Dishonored was great. I like that game a lot.
Red Dead.
We said that already.
I said that one. Assassin's Creed 2. I'm only going to single that one out. How about Remember Me? Did anybody remember that game? I liked that one. It was a little janky, but I liked it enough. Are you okay? Are you stroking out?
That game was just like, it came at a time when like every single game was about dads.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is a game that isn't going to be exactly like every other game. And it was like everything boiled down to the exact same theme as like 4 other games that had just come out. I was like, what the fuck?
But it was super pretty. Well,
I mean, there is no doubt that it was attractive, but it was definitely story-wise disappointing.
Guacamelee?
Yes.
Guacamelee is fun.
Yes, that game's awesome. Kingdoms of Amalur. That was a good one. Too bad about 38 Studios.
Poor Kurt Schilling.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what he gets for playing for the Red Sox.
That's right. I guess he won a World Series here. So. Oh, Binary Domain. Hell yes.
I'm not laughing because I'm mocking you. That's legitimately a good game, and I don't know why.
That game is awesome. I don't even know where that came from. It's one of those games. Once again, you play it and you're like, "This is the dumbest
guys
thing."
Made that.
I know, and then they make freaking Dead Souls, which is terrible. But Binary Domain was awesome, like French robots.
It was quite good.
That was awesome. That game was great. I totally forgot about that game until just now. Oh, I know. First Test Drive Unlimited. That was an early Xbox 360 game. That was a great one. I probably played through that game in like 3 days. That was an awesome game. Too bad the second one sucked.
Since no one else is going to say it, Earth Defense Force 2017.
Hey, have you
bugs.
seen that movie Edge of Tomorrow yet?
So stupid. No.
The name of the American or the Earth Force is called United Defense Force, and when they said that, I busted out laughing.
Nice.
I was like, no, it's not UDF. It's
Bayonetta.
UDF.
Bayonetta.
Yeah, Bayonetta.
Let's go. I got this one. The Saboteur. That was like
I really want that game, but it's so hard to find now.
Yeah, you're like the only person to play that game, Adam.
Did you pay the extra $10 for the nudity?
I bought it nude, so I got the nudity with it. That game, I love the Saboteur. That game was awesome. It's Pandemic's last game, but that game was really neat. God damn it. EA sent that game to die so bad.
Yeah, they did.
That was embarrassing. They really were jerks on that one.
All right, how about X-Men Origins Wolverine?
Yes.
Okay. Midnight Club Los Angeles. I like that one.
That's all I got.
That's all you got.
I
got one more. Concept Saga, a card like collecting RPG. I don't normally play those, but it's so fun.
I'm gonna say Final Fantasy 13. I don't give a shit.
On purpose?
I love that game.
Really?
I'm one of those people. Actually, I'm the only person.
Yeah, I think you're the only one.
It's fun.
Actually, the sequel's pretty good.
Oh my god, the sequel was awful.
No?
I have 3, and I'm really excited to play 3, but I haven't opened it yet. I was like, I'm going to beat Ni no Kuni first.
And
then I beat Ni no Kuni, and then I was like, oh, now I just need 8 more trophies.
No.
I'm going to do it.
That's something I need to get back to.
Ni no Kuni?
Yeah. Oh, Forza Horizon. That's a good one. How about Deus Ex Human Revolution? I like that game.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That was a good game.
I liked watching 2 best friends play it.
That's not the same.
It's still really funny, though.
Oh, I know a good one. Oh, I got a good one. Far Cry, Blood Dragon.
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised you haven't played that, John. You need to
I
play
bought that, and I want to play it, and I keep saying, yes, I'm going to play this today, and then I never play it today.
That game is so a John game. I would actually thought you made it.
The opening sequence in that game is so awesome when you're in the helicopter.
Yes. Mark, what was it? Mark, I can't remember anymore. Like Mark G for life, motherfucker, or something like that. That game is awesome.
I've got another one, Hotline Miami. I loved that game.
I bought that game. I don't think I've actually played it.
It's so damn good.
How about The Walking Dead?
Oh yeah, I mean I love that.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about it. That should have been one of my top picks. I loved season 1 and thus far of season 2.
How about the Bullet Storm? That was such a stupid game, but yet awesome. The first Condemned. The first Condemned. Not Condemned 2, but Condemned 1.
That's another one that I've got that I haven't even opened
That's
yet.
one of my favorite launch 360 games. That was an awesome game. I don't know how much it's held up, but it's good. Crackdown. First Crackdown. That's a good one. Alan Wake. Oh, God. Okay, now we're...
Alan Wake. Okay, let's start the podcast. We'll cut it off here, and we'll do an Alan Wake podcast.
I forgot about Alan Wake. Yeah, I did. Stupid me. Portal 2. That's a good one. And Portal 1.
I enjoyed Dead Rising.
Did that already?
Oh, you did?
I did.
Oh, Singularity. I like that one. I think I made a joke about that being the best Activision first-person shooter.
Oh, what about Sneak King?
Sneak King? I'm more of a Pocket Bike Racers fan. I don't know about you guys.
Oh my God!
Big bumping for life, dog.
hiding in a pile of leaves, and when someone walks past, you jump out just to give them a burger.
That game is screwed up, like super screwed up.
That was the first game I ever bought for my 360. I don't know why.
That just
It
got
just
more
was.
silence. That's gonna get more of a silence than anything I've ever heard. Really?
We are running out of steam.
I'm running out of games.
I thought we
We're
were
also
only
out of
talking
time.
about-
Yeah, we're out of time. Okay, so we're gonna wrap it up.
All right.
All right, come on, Adam.
All right.
You'll
Come
be here
on,
all night.
guy. Yeah, no, you won't. I'm gonna eventually. Right here, big bumping. There we go. I found it. There's Sneak King. I have 9 out of 12 achievements in Sneak King. All right. Yeah, I think you probably should wrap it up because
Okay.
I'm going very deep into the darkest timeline here.
There you are. Okay, so at the end of every continue countdown, even ones where Adam goes on and on and on and on.
I believe the initial probably should be STFU.
There we go. All right.
No, it should be DSB for Don't Stop Believing.
Don't stop believing. Okay, those are.
Because Adam just goes on and on and on and on.
I was just going to suggest HUH.
Huh.
Or huh.
Huh.
So
Or
yeah,
John's. Huh.
we're picking plenty of initials. We've got lots of choices, lots of good games that we played. That's it. We're done. Good night.